So I just finished watching Obsession, and here's my spoiler-free review. This film follows a music store employee named Bear, played by Michael Johnston, who buys a supernatural toy from a mystic shop that claims to grant him whatever he wishes. He chooses to wish for his childhood friend, played by Indy Navarrete, to fall in love with him, but it inadvertently leads to horrifying consequences. In case you didn't know, this film is directed by comedian and YouTuber Curry Barker, and he has now joined the ranks of Jordan Peele, John Krasinski, and Zach Cregger as comedians who go on to make amazing horror films. I should also mention that when I rocked up to Hoyt's to watch this film, the entire place was just crazy, and I haven't seen Hoyt's this busy since Deadpool and Wolverine. On top of that, the cinema itself was packed, so I had to sit in one of the front rows of the cinema. The wish fulfillment trip has already been done several times in films, such as in Coraline, Ted, Shrek Forever After, Wonder Woman 1984, and Home Alone 1 and 2, just to name a few. I know the Home Alone films aren't fantasy films, but they still technically feature Kevin McAllister, who wishes for something, such as being home alone or going on his own holiday. And while his wish does come true, he then later regrets what he wished for. But in this film, Cory Barker executes this cliche exceptionally well. The two lead performances from Michael Johnston and Indy Navarrete are both absolutely amazing, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Indy Navarrete gets nominated at the Oscars for her performance in this film, especially since Amy Madigan got nominated and even won the Oscar for her performance in Weapons last year. I was constantly anxious on what was going to happen next in this film, both when Indy Navarrete was or wasn't on screen. I also liked how this film uses the fact that the audience is familiar with these sorts of horror films to its advantage. It creates a lot of horror and anxiety because we, as the audience, have a feeling about what's about to happen next, and us guessing what's coming before the main guy does creates a very unsettling effect. I also loved Curry Baker's use of lighting and dark lighting, as well as slow zoom-ins and zoom-outs, and smart use of film score to further emphasize this film's unsettling nature. It's crazy how this film only cost $1 million to make, and it goes to show that a great script, strong casting and performances, and clear collaboration between actors, writers, directors, and producers are much more important than just the budget of the film. Overall, I give this film a solid 9.5 out of 10, and definitely check it out in cinemas.